Hey guys, welcome back to another Yap session. And I guess I want to leave this off by saying that I have serious eating issues. I cannot seem to control my appetite. It's not like, honestly, I live active enough that it's like I shouldn't have any issue with it. But, like, if I stop being active and I just kept eating the way I do now, like, I'm gonna be in terrible shape. And that's honestly not something I want. Um, I don't think it's something anyone should want. Um, I feel like I have a pretty healthy build, average build, and I'm fine with that. And I don't have to be like some like 6'4" like bodybuilder like level physique. I just have to be. Um, I can just be normal, and I'm happy with that. Um, and it's like for a lot of time, I would look in the mirror and I wouldn't be comfortable with what I saw. Um, And I guess it kind of got to a point where I would put myself down for how I looked. Because I used to be chubbier. And I wasn't like super like big, you know. I just had like love handles and a bunch of baby fat. Um, but I had like I was starting to grow out of like the whole baby fat excuse phase. And I was kind of like, it was hitting me that like, dude, like this is an issue. Um, because I remember it was during COVID. I let my hair grow down on my shoulders, and I basically just let myself go during COVID, and to an extent, I think we all did, especially kids who were my age, going like just getting into puberty, going through COVID. It was terrible. Um, for me, I had just moved towns right before COVID started, so I didn't really have anyone, and I didn't have any phones or anything, so I really had no one. Um, Apart from my best friend, um, that was it. Because I'd known him my whole life. There was no way I was not going to talk to him during COVID. And I just feel like, in a sense, it killed my mental state. So every time I would look in the mirror, all I would see was the bad. And I started swimming, and I lost all that weight. And I was finally comfortable with how I looked. And it's like once I felt comfortable with that, I never want to go back to that again, you know? Because to an extent, I mean, I was kind of right. Not to the extent that I held myself kind of like at such like a knife's edge almost, like I was too harsh on myself, but it wasn't like necessarily wrong for me to think that I didn't look good because I didn't look good. And the lifestyle I was living was not healthy. Um, and I've gotten better. Obviously, there's still some things I could work on, but yeah. So my number one thing would be my appetite. Like, it's just something I cannot control. It seems a lot of the time I struggle with controlling my appetite just because, dude, I am just a huge foodie. Like, if see something on a menu and it sounds remotely interesting, or they're doing something interesting with flavor that I like, or it's just a bunch of stuff that I like, I'm getting it. You know what I mean? It's not even like a question. Or if I'm just sitting at home and I have to choose between a salad and a burger, I'm choosing the burger every time. Um, I feel like a good thing for me has been fruit because fruit is just delicious. Mangoes, grapes, blueberries, strawberries, all that. Every fruit, honestly. I am just in love with fruit. It is incredible. Uh, and I feel like that's kind of been my saving grace all this time. And I like vegetables too, but not as much as I like fruit. Um, it's been my saving grace just simply because I have found ways to eat healthy and eat good food. You know, it's not just like there's not just it's like a double-edged sword, I guess, cuz when I eat fruit, it's like, you know, you think about like a grape, it's like that big. Like if I eat one mango, I'm good, you know. Like it'll make me be like, okay, I just ate this. But like grapes, it's so small, like you kind of just get lost in it. It's almost like when you're eating a bag of chips and you just keep going. But yeah, I feel like I started running and I lost even more weight, and I was just impressed with how far I'd come. and it feels like it's starting to slip away a little bit. So I need to get back on the horse, I think. So I'm gonna keep myself a little more. Um, what's the word? I'm gonna keep myself a little more reliable, I guess, and consistent in doing what I want to do with my diet, and basically just like how active I am, because now that I'm working again, it's harder. Like I get home from work and I'm just like, oh, I'm so tired. I don't want to do anything. But that probably should not be the mindset I have. And overall, I think that that mindset is what's gonna kill me. Once my metabolism slows down, it's not just gonna be like, oh, okay, yeah, you eat like this and like you're active, so at least like, yeah, you're gonna be fine. Don't worry. It's gonna be like I'm gonna start gaining weight like super quick, and I'm gonna be like, yo, what's happening? Like I've always eaten like this, and I'm not changing anything. And it's just my body changing. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with getting older. I think it's a beautiful thing. It happens to all of us, and I guess I just need to prepare for it. That's it. Um, the only thing I'd like to say is I'm not ready to get older yet. Like you can take your time. As much as I am like prepared and accepting of that it's happening, I just these years have been great. It's like I feel like I don't want to say invincible, but I feel like I can just accomplish so much. Like I mean, I like rock climbing, hiking, biking, skateboarding, swimming, running, all like very active activities. I'm not gonna be like I hope I can be, but I'm not guaranteed to be like this 70-year-old man who's able to just like run around and rock climb and do all that stuff, you know. Um, and again, that's in part to that staying active, but eventually your body just can't take much more of it. You think about football players, there's a reason most of them stop playing around what 30, late 20s. And it's because just your body just wears out, and you're just not the same person you once were when you say came in on draft year, rookie of the year or something, you know. And that's not to say I'll ever have that type of physique. Like that's insane. Um, but it's just to say like I gotta take care of myself, and that's something I've been thinking about a lot recently, and it's something I felt like I wanted to share. Because I know I'm not the only person who has this issue. I'm sure plenty of people do. In the US, things are just like so readily available that you can go anywhere and just buy anything pretty much, or go on Amazon and buy anything, or Walmart delivers now. You don't even have to Instacart, DoorDash, Uber Eats. You don't have to even leave your home to live if you don't want to. You can work from home now. And it's kind of it's nice, you know, to have those like facilities to do those things, but it's also like where is society trending towards? Like, are we just gonna be a bunch of lazy people who are just like sitting around all day not doing anything? I don't want that. At least for me. Like, if that's what society wants to do, and a lot of people want that, like, sure, go for it. Like, I'm not gonna. I can't force someone to want to do something different, and maybe that works for them. You know, maybe they have an at-home gym and they just like prefer to go with this like hermit lifestyle and just like chill out at the crib. You know. Um, but yeah, there's just nothing like the natural beauty of the world, and that's just a big part of the reason why I could never do that. It's just like this world is so beautiful, and a lot of people are just like obsessed with the beach, but dude, mountains is where it's at. I would like to say if anyone has gone to Tennessee, you'll understand. Anywhere with mountain ranges, it's beautiful. And it's the reason why I've always said I could never live in somewhere like Texas or Florida, because everything is flat. There's no like actual like hills, and that's something I love about Connecticut in the Northeast. It's just gorgeous. There's hills and mountains everywhere. Waterfalls, like things like that. It's just you cannot ever recreate that with what we can like make with science or technology, you know? Like if I saw a man-made waterfall, I'd be like, "Oh, okay, cool." But if I saw something that like was formed naturally over millions of years, that's actually insane to me anyways. And I think this shows the most because I went to this place, Kent Falls, and it's like the most boring parts of that was the fact that was the man-made things. I'm not gonna lie. Um, honestly, it was just like, I was like, eh. And as soon as like you could actually get above the waterfall, it was just incredible. It was incredible. That's the only word I can use to describe it. Honestly, it was just beautiful. I've seen waterfalls extremely big, and if I just stayed to the cutout path, then I would have never experienced great things. Like I went to the Roaring Falls. That is the most beautiful waterfall I've ever seen. If you search Roaring Falls Village, Connecticut, you'll probably find it. It's pretty far, but it's gorgeous. And the thing is, we found a beaver there, and it was just hanging around. um, yeah, we named him Barry. But my point is that the natural world is so beautiful. I can never give up on, and that's just the mountains. Like there's the beaches, everything, the woods, anything. Just literally just being in a field is nice. Looking up at the stars, I could never give that up for any just like hermit lifestyle. And I get it. Like you can do things at home, and it's better for some people. But it's like, I don't know. Especially after COVID, knowing what it's like to just be a shut-in like that, I could never live like that. And I guess it's kind of hard to wrap my head around the fact that some people can, but I accept it, and I think that's totally fine. Just, I don't know, get out there, go explore, and see what you like. There's always something out there that you will enjoy, as long as you don't have any like serious phobias, like or anything like germophobia, and you just don't want to go outside because of that. Then I don't know. Um, but yeah, that's basically what I wanted to say. That was actually went by pretty quick. So thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, leave a like, subscribe, and or leave a comment, please. I will take any criticism, questions, or things you guys want me to talk about in the future. So later. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.